Hello good people, my name is Rich Matrix and I will be your host for the duration. Welcome to Bipolar in Cleveland on the TMC network. I'm just up here in deep space in my mama's belly. It's all dark people, but whatever, I ain't scared, just I'm listening to my daddy's record on my way to my mama's heart. They call it Earth, but it's really her heart. Welcome to Oblivion.
Alright, as soon as I start recording, go away message. Okay, people, right, I have realized that I just be jumping on here, talking. I haven't introduced myself at all. So, my name is Rich Matrix. I am a minister at the TNC, preach church. The goal is to teach the kids something different than what they've been taught. Something different than what they've been taught, and to give them the tools that they need where they can live the kind of life, whatever life they want to live. There are only 50 million of us in the whole world, right? Our population growth has always been stagnant and things like that. So we need to have a universal team together where we make sure that the children are always taken care of, and it's not every generation becomes amnesic and can't remember everything else that the other ones went through, and then the other ones can go on and live their life and stop trying to stay young forever. The goal is to be immortal, not to be young. So I am a real minister, regardless of how I may speak. This is how I preach, and that's that. But structure, that's what I'm working on. I just be jumping on here recording because that's part of the process also. But I always want to give, food for thought, or however it goes, or how I see the world, because like I'm a little different. That's the whole point, right? Everybody thinks they're different and everybody wants to help. I think, in their own way. Even the ones that, we talk about each other while we trying to help each other. Like, Hassan Campbell be on fucking Jim Jones ass. But it is funny to see this grown ass man out here, and the things that he says true about him, what I mean? But, but the messenger, right? We always want to shoot the messenger, but his message is, is his message. And but the whole point is about we don't have to speak to each other that way. And that's what I'm trying to learn, and as I go on, not so much profanity and things of that sort, I might curse because I get heated, but the point is that this is a learning channel. This is a fucking testimony, right? From an alcoholic, since, you gotta say that you're an alcoholic. I don't do this shit no more. Still gotta say it for the rest of your life. What the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna be doing this shit. Well, I might do it but just so, we have a clear understanding, because one thing I have been leaving out in this, AB thing, or 1 and 2 thing, 1, 2, 3 thing, is C3, which are the children. We forget about the children. 3 is not a winner, 2 is not a winner, 3 no one remembers. So we never remember the kids, when I be thinking about, when I be talking half the time, I be speaking from, I am a son, an abused, neglected son. I am a grown-ass man, that been to jail too many times to count. I've been a father. I'm a father, I'm a deadbeat dad that pays child support on grown-ass kids to this day. So, it's shit like that, you know what I mean? All of that goes in there, you know? But I'm a real-ass minister. I'm a whole-ass minister, too. You know? I came to preach, you know what I'm saying? Could have been a comedian, could have been a pimp, you know? Right? Those are three things when a motherfucker trying to do something, you know? A minister, but like, you know, I'm a different type of minister, too, you know? Give me some money, I'm gonna show you, like, right? I wanna see if they really stop us from helping each other. Because they say, like, you know, like Gaddafi wanted to give Minister Farrakhan, you know, some money. The U.S. government said he couldn't do it, you know. But I'm here already, so, you know, what can they say, right? Because donations and organization, you know, organizing, fundraising, people. That's what we doing at the TNC Church, you know. One brick at a time, because, you know, like you can't just snap your fingers, you know. Like Thanos. Caliber of soul, not you deaf from any other man. But, you know, you have to put in the work, like as they always say, right? You know, it's so funny. People say, you know, that man's lying throughout the world now. You know, you gonna get this work. You know, and that came from a rapper, you know what I mean? Like one of the prophets. You know, like people, right, this thing about rappers being, you know, oh, the new nigga word and stuff like that. And every time somebody get, you know, like the dude that ran over the people in the parade, and you know, they call the first thing they say he a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? You know, there's always, like, we see these things and we have to ignore it, you know, or we have to, you know, play like, you know, this is normal and things like that. Like, it's not conducive to our mental health. And that's another thing I want to tell y'all, right? Right? They always want your confessions. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, the priest, right? I figured that shit out too. But the priest, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to the priest no more to confess your sins, no, you know, stuff like that. So now everybody has to be in therapy. You know what I mean? Because they gotta know what's going on, right? Don't nobody know what's going on unless you tell them. You know, the devil, right? About to get real motherfucking. About to get real biblical and real simple, you know, because it's like, right, it's interpretation, and like everybody has always, that was the problem, right, growing up, and you know, you're trying to find spirituality and God and things like that, but everybody has their own interpretation and things like that, and so people have these churches, you know, these little mini gangs within a religion, you know, but everybody has their own take on it, which, you know, it's a book. You know, like, one thing about a book is that you're supposed to learn, you're supposed to read the whole book. How about that part? Let's start with that. You're supposed to read the whole book, you know what I mean? The Quran started this way, the Bible started this way, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, them two books you could put together, you know? One is about talking, you know what I mean? One you listen to. The Quran, you listen to the Quran because he's talking. He talked the whole damn book. These are not, the surahs are this man talking, supposed to be. First hand, you know, not changed in 1600 years. And the other one is a collection, you know what I'm saying, of wisdom and knowledge, you know, stories, you know, I'm just going around the damn block. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. I don't want to stop. Well, man, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no light. But it's a collection of stories. Fuck it, people. Right. It's right. I call it this parking lot preaching. Parking lot preaching, that's what we doing. You know? But people But the Bible is a collection of stories and books and things like that. Words, you know what I'm saying? Words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Let me rap to you, rappy. You know? I'm proud to be a rapper, nigga. You know? Motherfuckers, you ain't, you know what I could do with words? You know? What I could do with the meaning of a word? What you do on one side, you do on the other. You know? Simple as 1, 2, 3. The words, you know what I mean? Poetry is what we are. You know, I ain't get rapping from New York, you know, hip hop, you know, right? My first rap I heard was Your Mama or whatever in the 70s, all that stuff. But the movies though also, you know, the books, you know, the rhyming books we had. Fucking Dr. Seuss, you know what I mean? Like that's rapping. Like I learned rap from that shit, you know? I wish I could do that. I wish I could make good words to go together like that. Like, that's incredible, you know? Like they done dumb me down the technique, all that's fine. But that don't take away from, you know what I'm saying, the definition of a fucking rapper. Like, we always let people change. You know what I'm saying? Like they change it. Like, right, I can't say fag no more, it's a cigarette, right? Can't talk about them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? People say, oh, don't talk about me. Like everybody say, right, when I say don't talk about me, they say, oh, you angry. What the fuck? Oh, I can't, but I can't talk about y'all though. Let me calm down. So, the point is, children, is that, you know, this is a church, you know, and I am a minister, and you are the congregation. My dog, my God, and the nosy people, you know. I gotta get the people from the podcast people over here, and you know, vice versa. Get everybody together. You know, I've been doing this shit for a minute. Shout out to Alaska for always. I'm the king of the North. They love me. I think it was just it's the banner, right? You know what I mean? Like, right. Well, I want to change the banner. You know what I'm saying? Because I got this other one, right? Subscribe, notify, right? I live in Cleveland, people, so my roads are bumpy. Damn, camera won't stay still. But subscribe, notify, and like my shit. Share, notify, and like my page, my YouTube thing. I made a banner on Canva. I done brought this software for editing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like they say, right, you gotta get serious about it, you know what I mean? Because I can make better videos, you know, and that's what I plan to do, right? Presentation, you know. But like I said before, you know, right, two things can be true at once, you know. These videos can suck, or I can seem like I'm crazy, or I can seem like I used to be a genius, and I'm just getting started, you know. Both these things can be true, and one day, you know, you will get better videos out of me, quality during the daytime. But it's 5 o'clock, you know what I mean? Like, what can I say? It's dark. I don't have the lighting, you know. I have lighting, but I don't know, like, see that setup, you know what I mean? Like, I just be thinking, and then, you know, I just put my phone up there. Like, I brought this little cheap thing, set it up there, get to talking. You know, this is supposed to be, right? This is about me introducing myself officially, you know, because before I just started talking, you know. And like I did put a little together a video, you know, a little beginning of it. I like, you know, beginning of a show and then ended it out, you know, with my little music in there. I like, what I was about to say is I like with Rory and Mal, how they have switched up their show. They made it, you know, got their little skits in there and things like that. I like stuff like that. I see Tasha K doing it now, you know. She going too far. It's been like 8 different characters. I call them by that nickname because I don't know them individually. But, you know, like, but people are diversifying, you know, they shows and things like that, you know. You always feel late to the party, you know. but somebody else already been doing it, you know, and then you study these people, like, you know, like I said before, you know, I done watched, you know, especially all the dudes, you know, and the women also. I wonder what happened to that T girl. But anyway, people, this is the church channel. So if you ever come across it, you tell your people, check out this minister. Nigga, he off the chain, you know what I mean? Y'all ever, like, on my podcast, like, I probably can't do that, like, on YouTube, because I see, like, all these strikes and everybody petty, you know, like, you know, and then people have getting famous, you know, off of making reaction videos off of other people, you know, but then other people get other people's strikes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on all that petty shit, you know, I'm not on it. You know, take this $2. But I can't speak truth, you know. Sundays are, if it's Sunday, then it's TNC on Podbean. My podcast is on there live, you know, right? I'm going to start talking about some Bible stuff and, you know, Quran and the Metanera. I don't know, Anunnaki, you know what I mean? Right? Right? What if it's the aliens getting sick, you know? You gotta make things hypothetical. You gotta say, you know, I don't know about how many allegedly I got in me, you know? So I would say, you know, like aliens, you know, aliens are here. They done brought disease, you know, and now we gotta scramble, you know, to fight against it. And I think they might be dropping, you know, like how we know, like, right, we always talking about, we got all this movies about aliens and all this shit. How we don't know, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers, like, are waiting to get here, you know? Right, because it's two things, right? They could be waiting to get here, they get dropped off every 50 years, you know what I mean? Because it seems like that, 50, 60 years, 100 years maybe, right? Every 100 years, you know? Maybe, you know, might be a day to them or a weekend to them. I don't know how long it take to get here, you know, for them. And, you know, but they waiting to get here like America, you know, and like they gotta pass all this shit they get here, but they still bringing diseases. Like some of them still bring diseases, you know, or, right, Mother Earth, you know, always pop up once in a while to kill these motherfuckers, like roaches, you know. You can't kill them all, they hard to kill, you know, they don't die easy. Niggas and roaches. But these aliens are like roaches to planet Earth, Mother Earth, right? Right, God is a girl. Earth, right, is her mother. Right, she get roach-like too. All right, I'm about to quit, but check out, you know, my material. All right, you can call me funny too. I don't care, right? Parking lot preaching, you know. My name Rich Matrix. I will be your host for the duration. This has been a PSA from Bipolar in Cleveland on the TNC network. Until next time, I'm out. As one, we are GP. Peace. Right, you gotta be careful how you end this shit too, because every damn picture and things like that, the thing, that's why they be froze in the beginning, I think. You know, just be sitting there. That's what I gotta do. All right, I'm out.